Hey guys, it's Suze from Mrs. for Succulents. So, I have just pulled out this pot from its spot. It is a Grap Douglas Huth, and to me it looks like a red hot mess, particularly because it's got a lot of flower blooms. Flower blooms can be really pretty, but they can also sort of detract from the beauty of the succulent. And it's such a process with flowers. I mean, they can be really rewarding, but they start off like that, and then a couple of weeks later they get a little bit longer, and a couple of weeks later the flower pods start coming out, and then you actually got to wait for them to bloom, and it's a real process. And along the way, it's putting out pheromones and stuff into the environment to attract insects to do its business. But as we know, well, there's this beautiful finch that's just flown by, just distracted me. They like to eat them too, the honeysuckers and so forth. But to me, they just get a little bit risky for aphids and so forth, but I just don't like the way they look when they get messy like this. And then I also rather the plant put its energy into growing heads rather than flowers, because you may notice on some succulents that have flowers that as the flowers get better, the head sort of shrivels up and just gets, drops a lot of leaves and stuff. So I personally prefer to chop them off, and so that's what I'm going to do. So, whoops, there's my finger, sorry. I do that a lot. Let me chop them off and let's have a better look. And I might even be able to propagate some of this stuff, take a few heads and so forth. I just want to focus on that because there's a crest there as well. This whole thing used to be crested. I actually made a video on this a while ago, I'm sure, where I took some pieces out of it. Or it may have been another pot, who knows. Anyway, let's get on with it. So there it is, flowers be gone. It already looks a lot neater. Actually, there's still one there coming. It's still sort of small. Maybe I'll take it, maybe I'll leave it. But it still looks a little bit yucky, a little bit caca is how I like to say it. So some of these bottom leaves have got to go, but the flower blooms are here, and what you can do is you can pop off these leaves and propagate them, because these leaves are really good for propagating, because there's something in the plant that's extra hormones, something, I don't know the science behind it properly, but they've got a little bit more oomph and they can give you some good little pups if the leaves are substantial in size. These aren't too bad. You'll probably get little babies, but really if you want to propagate, you're probably better off doing head chops and waiting for pups and that sort of thing. I'm going to take some of those yucky leaves off and then have another look. I've just rotated the pot. The first thing I've noticed is this nice head here. That stem looks terrible. And it sort of overhangs over the pot, so that's going. I'm sorry I can't film me doing it because I've got my camera in one hand and it's a little bit awkward, so give me a sec and I'll be back. Okay, so that's gone now, and here it is. Let's see, that doesn't look healthy at all, so I'm going to trim it right under here and root this up as a a new plant. So that's kind of exciting. This is not a bad size. It looks bigger in camera. Okay, what else have we got going on? So, there's the stem, bit of a brutal cut. And hopefully some bulbs and stuff might grow on that. I think let's have a look at this one. Let's try and rotate it without making A lot of noise. Sorry, I've got a feeling that would have been noisy in the mic. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take it off. Yeah. Maybe I can do this right here now. Whoop! There she goes. Oh, see? Little baby in there. Little caca. I'll get rid of all that in a minute. See, this is looking much better, much more pleasing to my eye. Here comes the sun. Goodo. Not bad. I might just take off that yucky leaf, and that's quite a good size too. So far we've got 2 heads, some propagation leaves, and this is looking a lot neater. Well, there it is. I think it looks a lot better. You may not, I'm not sure, but you can definitely see these beautiful crested parts a lot better. So there's the stem, one of the stems, and I noticed over here, right there, I've done a head chop on it, and obviously it's thrown these 2 off as well. So let me just rotate that a bit. I found some little leaf babies going on, and you know, I'm feeling a little adventurous, and I think if I remove this section, which is coming off this branch here, you'll see this crest a lot better. It will minimize the size a lot, but I'm just in that kind of mood, so let's do it. So that looks a lot neater to me. I don't know what you guys think, but I just took that double head from there. It's considerably smaller now. Considerably is an understatement. But I like it. I prefer it. And so, you know, my advice is to you guys, do what makes you happy. Boy, the neighbourhood dogs are just going for it at the moment. That's what I cut out. Each head has a flower starting to grow. I'm going to remove those because I want it to put in as much energy to grow roots. There's a few little air roots there that I caught, which is good. To fill the pot back up again, I could reset it somewhere there, and which hides that cut stem. So I think that's what I'll do. And here's my yield: 2 heads and a bunch of propagation leaves. So all in all, I think it's been quite a success, and I'm happy with it. I'll definitely put that there. Let's make a little space. Just trying to make a little hole. Plop. Just push it in a bit. There we go. And some of the leaf babies can hide under there. Where's my scissors? I'll do it later when I have both hands. Alright, oh there it is. I hope you enjoyed a little journey with me with a little maintenance in a pot. I really think it looks a lot better. Okay friends, I shall see you another time. Bye.